Hello everyone, good day. Welcome once again to the Ecotourism Journey channel. Thank you very much everyone for watching my videos and patronizing the ecotourism journey. If this is your first time in my channel, please click subscribe button below. Kindly hit also the bell icon so that you will be notified for the new uploaded videos. This video is an instructional resource in response to the new normal of delivering academic requirements. In this lesson, it emphasizes the history, culture and tourism in Region 1. Likewise, this is one of the course intended learning outcomes of Philippine culture and tourism geography. Please relax and enjoy while learning at the same time. What are the objectives? At the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Describe brief history and geographical features of Region 1. 2. Describe basic economic activities of each province in the region. 3. Introduce some tourist destinations in the region. 4. Promote tourism on a regional level. Region 1 Ilocos Region. It is an administrative region of the Philippines, designated as Region 1, occupying the northwestern section of Luzon. It is bordered by the Cordillera Administrative Region to the east, the Cagayan Valley to the northeast and southeast, and the central Luzon to the south. To the west lies the South China Sea. The region comprises 4 provinces: Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union and Pangasinan. The Spanish arrived in the 16th century and established Christian missions and governmental institutions to control the native population and convert them to Catholicism. In 1901, the region came under American colonial rule, and in 1941, under Japanese occupation. During 1945, the combined American and the Philippine Commonwealth troops, including with the Ilocano and Pangasinan guerillas, liberated the Ilocos region. Geography: the Ilocos region occupies the narrow plain between the Cordillera Central Mountain Range and the South China Sea. The northern portion of the Central Luzon Plain, to the northeast of the Zambales Mountains. Lingayen Gulf is the most notable body of water in the region, and it contains several islands, including the 100 Islands National Park. To the north of the region is Luzon Strait. Administrative division of 4 provinces in Region 1. The province of Ilocos Norte. The province of Ilocos Norte is a province of the Philippines located in the Ilocos region. Its capital is Laoag City. Ilocos Norte faces the West Philippine Sea to the west and the Luzon Strait to the north. Ilocos Norte is noted for being the birthplace of the former President Ferdinand E. Marcos. Ilocos Norte comprises 21 municipalities and 2 component cities, further subdivided into 559 barangays. Ilocos Norte is the home of the Aglipay Shrine, Agustin Church, where the church's first supreme leader was buried. Languages: aside from the national language and English, there are 3 indigenous languages in Ilocos Norte. The Fair Ata language is listed as one of the 15 endangered languages of the Philippines according to the UNESCO Atlas of the World's Endangered Languages. The Fair Ata language is listed as severely endangered, with less than 300 speakers remaining. All remaining speakers of the language are part of the community's elders. Economy: the province specializes in the following products and industries. Agriculture like rice, corn, garlic, legumes, root crops, tobacco, and other fruits and vegetables. Fishery like tilapia and assorted fishes, livestock like swine and cattle. Cottage industries like loom weaving, furniture, ceramics, iron works. Manufacturing and food processing of food products, packaging, garment products, jewelry, and mechanized processing equipment. Wind power: as Ilocos Norte's position on the northwest corner of Luzon makes it ideal for wind power generation. There is currently a 25-megawatt wind farm in Ilocos Norte, and several more wind energy projects are being planned. Tourism: Ilocos Norte is also known as a northern tourist destination, being the location of Fort Ilocandia, hotel, resort and casino. Some of the tourist destinations in Ilocos Norte. The Pais Church, it is a UNESCO World Heritage listed site, is one of the favorite cultural and historical site up in the north. The church is also known as the San Agustin Church, is about 19 kilometers southwest of Laoag City, the capital city of Ilocos Norte. Windmills: the Bongi windmills are a long line of 70 meters high wind turbines lined up over a 9 kilometer stretch of the Bongi Bay shoreline. Standing tall over the black sand beach, the windmills make up the first wind farm in the country. It generates enough electricity to support 40% of the power requirements of Ilocos Norte. Sandboarding, the sand dunes of La Paz and Pauay, the natural coastal desert shaped by sea and wind, are located along the coast near Laoag City. Its rolling and sometimes steep slopes make it a perfect place for a heart-pumping 4x4 ride and sandboarding. Kapurpurawan Rock Formation, many tourists go to Laoag for the sand dunes, or to nearby Pagudpud to swim in its beaches. The rock formation is known for its creamy white rock surface sculpted and shaped by the relentless pounding waves. Malacanang of the North, this two-story mansion-turned-museum was the former holiday residence of the Marcos family. The home is done in Spanish colonial style, with a large spacious living room area, a grand staircase, and wide hallways. The Sinking Bell Tower, along a busy road about 85 meters away from the Laoag Church, is the Sinking Bell Tower. The bell tower was built in the 1600s by the Augustinian friars, who did not immediately realize that it was on sandy soil. Pauay Lake, one of the largest natural lakes in the province of Ilocos Norte. Pauay Lake draws visitors not just because it's right beside the Malacanang of the north, but because of its serene and calm beauty. The province of Ilocos Sur is one of the provinces in the Philippines located in the Ilocos region in Luzon. Its capital is the city of Vigan, located on the mouth of the Mestizo River. Vigan City is almost 4 centuries old. Its name Bigan was later changed to Vigan. Ilocos Sur is bordered by Ilocos Norte and Abra to the north, Mountain Province to the east, La Union and Benguet to the south and the South China Sea to the west. Ilocos Sur was founded by the Spanish conquistador, Juan de Salcedo in 1572. It was formed when the north, now Ilocos Norte, split from the south, Ilocos Sur. At that time it included parts of Abra and the upper half of present-day La Union. The current boundary of the province was permanently defined through Act 2683, which was signed in March 1917. The sub-province of Lepanto and Ambarayan in Mountain Province were annexed to Ilocos Sur. Economic prosperity. The first half of the 19th century was an economic boom for Ilocos Sur and other Ilocano provinces. It was during this period when the cotton, tobacco and indigo industries were encouraged by the government. Climate. The climate is generally dry as defined by the Hernandez climate classification, like the dry months are from October to May. However, the southernmost portion, Cervantes, is humid and rain is evenly distributed throughout the year, while the southeastern part of Sugpan is drier. Demographic. The population of Ilocos Sur in the 2015 census was 689,668 people with a density of 270 inhabitants per square kilometer. Religion. Roman Catholic is the primary religion of the province of Ilocos Sur. Economy. The people are engaged in farming, producing food crops, mostly rice, corn, vegetable, root crops, and fruits. Non-food crops include tobacco, cotton, and tiger grass are some of the products. Cottage industries include loom weaving, furniture making, jewelry making, ceramics, blacksmithing, and food processing. Culture. The Ilocos Sur Museum, founded on August 22, 1970, has a collection of cultural treasures. Such includes arts like paintings, centuries-old sculptures, pieces of carved furniture, and relics of Spanish, European and Chinese cultures that had influenced Ilocano life for centuries. UNESCO recognitions. In 1999, the heritage city of Vigan was inscribed in the World Heritage List. UNESCO describes the site as established in the 16th century. Vigan is the best preserved example of a planned Spanish colonial town in Asia. Some of the tourist spots in Ilocos Sur includes Calle Crisologo. If you want to get a glimpse of the Spanish colonial epic, visit Calle Crisologo. This cobblestone street will make you feel like you've entered a wormhole into the past. The traditional houses lining the street, centuries-old churches and the sound of horse hooves and calèches are reminders of an era you'd feel nostalgic for. Dancing Fountain. After a day of exploring the region, end the night by watching a light show. The plaza looks like any other during the day, but at night it becomes magical. The different colored lights and the timing of the fountain spouts make for a family-friendly activity. Bantay Church. This attraction is the belfry of the Bantay Church. Its distinctly red bricks make it stand out from its surroundings. It served as a watchtower during ancient times and World War II. Santa Maria Church. Ilocos has a handful of old churches worth visiting for. This church is a UNESCO-listed heritage site as part of the Baroque churches in the country. The Augustinians had this built in the 1760s. St. Paul Cathedral. This beautiful church in Vigan has centuries of history behind it. It was only a small chapel made of wood upon its establishment in 1574. After several decades, it became a church in 1641 and grew in prominence and reach. Padre Burgos House. Important figures in Philippine history have lived in Ilocos and one of them is Padre Burgos. One of the Gomberza, the priest was martyred when he protested against Spanish cruelty and oppression during colonial times. The province of La Union is one of the provinces in the Philippines located in the Ilocos region in the island of Luzon. Its capital is the city of San Fernando, which also serves as the regional center of the whole Ilocos region. The province is bordered by Ilocos Sur to the north, Benguet to the east, Pangasinan to the south and to the west by the shores of the South China Sea, West Philippine Sea. History. La Union, the Union in English, was formed in 1850 when the Spanish colonial government of Governor-General Antonio Maria Blanco merged the three southern towns of Ilocos Sur province. The 9 northern towns of Pangasinan, and the western towns of Benguet to the east, eastern Pais del Igorotes in the Cordilleras. Pangasinans were the majority in the new province because most towns had been in the province of Pangasinan. Geography. Like most of the Ilocos region, the province is squeezed in by the Cordillera mountain range to the east and the South China Sea to the west. La Union experiences a rather arid and prolonged dry season with little precipitation to be expected between the months of November and May. Demographic. The population of La Union in the 2015 census was 786,653 people with a density of 530 inhabitants per square kilometer. Economy. The economy is diversified with service, manufacturing, and agricultural industries spread throughout the province. The Port of San Fernando operates as an increasingly active shipping point. The former American Airbase Wallace Air Station, having been converted into a business and industrial area, helps to facilitate such commercial activity. The major products of the province include hand-woven blankets, pottery, rice wine, sugarcane vinegar, wood craft, bamboo craft, antique Finnish furniture, other delicacies and pebble stones. Tourism. La Union is famous for the beach town of San Juan, the surfing capital on this side of North Luzon. This province is a great place to travel for non-surfers and surfers alike. There is more to experience here apart from its famous surf. And, there are many interesting places worth visiting in nearby towns. Surf in San Juan. La Union is home to nearest surfing spots from Manila. Aside from good swells, this is one of the reasons why it had become a popular destination for avid surfers and people who want to learn the sport. Tangadon Falls. Take a break from the surf and enjoy a dip at Tangadon Falls. This waterfall in San Gabriel is an easy day trip from San Juan. Tangadon Falls has a spacious plunge pool that is perfect for swimming. Ma Cho Temple. While you are in San Fernando, stop over at Ma Cho Temple. A picturesque temple found on top of a hill. It is the first Taoist temple and only one in the Philippines that is dedicated to the Chinese sea goddess Mazu. Some of its interesting features include the towering main building crowned by an unusual spider-type dome, the majestic 5-door gate, and interiors filled with ancient Chinese decorations. Bahay na Bato. From San Juan, head north to the town of Luna and check out Bahay na Bato, the newest tourist attraction in the province. Built from stones found along Luna's rare pebbled beaches, the rest house sits on a peaceful property. Luna Pebble Beach. On the beachfront of Bahay na Bato, you can find the most beautiful pebble beach that remains in Luna. This section of the coastline is surrounded by vibrant blue waters and strong sea waves. The town is known as the Pebble Capital of the North because of its many pebbled beaches and big stone-picking industry. Luna Church and Baluarte. Visit some of Luna's remaining heritage sites. This is also called the Shrine of Our Lady of Namakpakan or Namakpakan Church, stands beside the town plaza. This Spanish colonial church was built in 1690. La Union Grape Farming. Before leaving La Union, drop by the grape farms in Bawang. Grape farms in the country are a surprising discovery for most Filipinos because we have a notion that this fruit can only grow in cold weather. There are numerous grape farms in town and many of them are open to the public. The province of Pangasinan is a province in the Philippines located in the Ilocos region of Luzon. Lingayen is a first-class municipality and capital of the province of Pangasinan. It is the capital and the seat of government of the province of Pangasinan. It is located along the Lingayen Gulf, the Agno River and the Limahong Channel. Pangasinan is the name for the province, the people, and the language spoken in the province. Indigenous Pangasinan speakers are estimated to number at least 2 million. The Pangasinan language, which is official in the province, is one of the officially recognized regional languages in the Philippines. The Pangasinan people, like most of the people in the Malay archipelago, are descendants of the Austronesian speakers who settled in Southeast Asia since prehistoric times. After the Declaration of Independence in Manila on July 4, 1946, Eugenio Perez, a Liberal Party congressman representing the 4th District of Pangasinan, was elected Speaker of the lower Legislative House. He led the House until 1953, when the Nacionalista Party became the dominant party. Geography: Pangasinan is located on the west-central area of the island of Luzon in the Philippines. It is bordered by La Union to the north, Benguet and Nueva Vizcaya to the northeast, Nueva Ecija to the southeast, and Zambales and Tarlac to the south. To the west of Pangasinan is the South China Sea. The province also encloses the Lingayen Gulf. Demographics: the population of Pangasinan in the 2015 census was 2,956,726 people, with a density of 540 inhabitants per square kilometer. The Pangasinan people are called Pangasinan or the Hispanicized name Pangasinense, or simply Taga Pangasinan, which means from Pangasinan. Pangasinan people were known as traders, business people, farmers and fishers. Languages: the Pangasinan language is an agglutinative language. It belongs to the Malayo-Polynesian languages branch of the Austronesian language family. It is the primary language of the province of Pangasinan, as well as northern Tarlac and southwestern La Union. Aside from their native language, some educated Pangasinans are highly proficient in Ilocano, English and Filipino. Religion: the religion of the people of Pangasinan is predominantly Christianity with Roman Catholicism as the overwhelming majority. Economy: the province's economy is mainly agricultural due to its vast fertile plains. More than 44% of its agricultural area is devoted to crop production. The 1,200 megawatt Sual coal-fired power plant, and 345 megawatt San Roque multipurpose dam, in the municipalities of Sual and San Manuel respectively, are the primary sources of energy of the province. Pangasinan is a major fish supplier in Luzon, and a major producer of salt in the Philippines. It has extensive fish ponds, mostly for raising bangus or milkfish, along the coasts of the Lingayen Gulf and the South China Sea. Pangasinan's aquaculture includes oyster and sea urchin farms. The major crops in Pangasinan are rice, mangoes, corn, and sugarcane. Culture: the culture of Pangasinan is a blend of the indigenous Malayo-Polynesian and Western Hispanic culture. Today, Pangasinan is very much westernized, yet retains a strong, native Austronesian background. The main centers of Pangasinan culture are Dagupan City, Lingayen, Manaoag, Calasiao, and San Carlos City. Take a road trip and experience the one-of-a-kind adventure that awaits you. Don't miss these tourist spots in Pangasinan. 100 Islands, composed of more than 100 small islands and islets in the Lingayen Gulf. 100 Islands is one of the most popular tourist spots in Alaminos, Pangasinan and the province. Its most visited islands are Governor's Island, Quezon Island, Marcos Island and Children's Island. Sky Plaza. Located at the eastern part of Pangasinan, Sky Plaza is a public park and view deck where visitors can enjoy sweeping scenes of Natividad and its neighboring towns. It is also the jump-off point to the short but challenging trek up Ayat ni Apo Jesus, a pilgrimage site featuring a Christ the Redeemer statue standing on top of a hill. Patar Beach. Dubbed as the Boracay of Pangasinan with its very long stretch of white sand beach and crystal-clear waters. Don't miss the romantic sunset view of this resort located Bolinao, Pangasinan. Manaoag Church, the minor basilica of Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary of Manaoag, the Pilgrims Center of the North attracts thousands of tourists and pilgrims daily. Our Lady of Manaoag is a religious shrine with countless miraculous tales and healing powers. The devout Filipino Catholics revered Our Lady of Manaoag as the patroness of the sick, the helpless and the needy. Mount Balungao Hilltop Adventure Resort, it is a developed, extreme, nature and sports adventure site in Balungao. It offers a variety of activities such as a zipline experience, all-terrain vehicle driving, bungee trampoline, hiking or trail walking, trust fall, and mountain biking. Don't miss hot and cold spring swimming pools which offer varying temperatures. Enchanted Cave, it is one of the must-visit attractions in Bolinao, Pangasinan. The entire place is stunning since it's like a huge coral reef that emerged from underwater. However, there are certain areas inside the caves that are restricted from tourists. Panakalan Island, located near and accessible via a boat ride from Tondal Beach. Panakalan Island has finer white sand than Tondal because of its exclusivity. The sandbar is also amazingly breathtaking. Bolo Beach, this is great for families that enjoy singing karaoke and just enjoying the time with the beach. The sand might not be as fine and white but it's still amazing. The scenery of the place is also beautiful because there are no sky-high establishments. To summarize the lesson, this gives insights on the brief history, geography, economic importance, and tourism destinations. Specifically, this video encourages everyone to 1. Discover culture and history on a regional and provincial level. 2. Explore the geographical and topographical features of each provinces in Region 1 or Ilocos Region. 3. Travel domestically and enjoy the beauty of people, culture, and natural resources. 4. Support domestic tourism for cultural and economic sustainability. 5. Be proud of our own characteristics and diversity. 6. Be a responsible tourist for environmental sustainability. I believe that this video is very much useful as we embrace the culture of the country and its tourism activities in the new normal. I wish that everything in this video means a lot to all of you. For further information, please do not hesitate to post message at the comment section below. Please click subscribe and bell icon so that you will be updated for the next uploaded videos. Thank you very much. God bless.